Hi guys! 皆さんこんにちは。ジャパニーズマイチャンキングのRyojiです。最後のビデオを作ってから少し時間が経ってしまったんですけれども、今日新しいビデオを作りました。Okay, so it's been a while since I made my last video, but today I'm going to be talking about the differences between と、たら、ば、and なら。今日はですね、皆さんと一緒に、と、たら、ば、ならの違いを勉強したいと思います。Okay, so let's begin. So the differences between と、たら、ば、and なら。First, I'm going to talk about と。との使い方を一番最初に勉強しましょう。So, と is used for something like switches, buttons, something mechanical, and when giving directions. And also, when you use と in a sentence, when action A happens, action B will happen. It is also used in something habitual. It cannot be used in an if sentence, and it cannot be used in a volitional form sentence. では、例文を見てみましょう。How to use と。So this is, we are talking about direction. 左へ曲がると花屋があります。左へ曲がると花屋があります。When you turn right, there's a flower shop. When you turn right, there is a flower shop. So in this case, と is used when you give a direction. So when you turn there, there's a flower shop. 左へ曲がると花屋があります。Next use of と。You can use this for habitual things or seasonal things. 春になると桜が咲きます。春になると桜が咲きます。In spring, cherry blossoms bloom. Or cherry blossoms bloom in spring. So this is something that happens every spring. When the spring comes, cherry blossoms bloom. 春になると桜が咲きます。Next use of と is for something mechanical. So it could be buttons, it could be switches, it could be levers of some kind. So something mechanical, when you do an action A, something action B will happen. ボタンを押すと扉が開きます。ボタンを押すと扉が開きます。So when you press the button, the door opens. When you press the button, the door opens. So when you do one action, there's always a reaction. So press the button, the door opens. In this case, you can use と. The next one we're going to take a look at is たら. たら is used more in spoken Japanese, and たら is used for something that always happens in the first part of the sentence. And in the latter part of the sentence, you mention what happens as the result. And it can be used in an if sentence. So this is the hypothetical form. So let's take a look at example sentences. How to use たら. So you can use this for chronological order. 学校が終わったら家に帰ります。学校が終わったら家に帰ります。So after school, I go home. I go home after school. So something ends and then you do another action. So in order for you to do the second action, first action needs to happen, needs to end, or needs to begin. So whatever that may be, you have to have the first action and the second action follows. 学校が終わったら家に帰ります。Next, we're going to take a look at hypothetical. 100万円あったら世界旅行に行きたい。100万円あったら 世界旅行に行きたい。If I had a million yen, I would go travel around the world. 100万円あったら So this is the hypothetical. So if I had a million yen, 世界旅行に行きたい。So in this case, you can use たら。あったら。Next, we're going to take a look at the use of ば。ば works like たら. It is used a lot in old Japanese proverbs. When using ば in a sentence, the latter sentence is a good result or something positive. So let's take a look at one of the old Japanese proverbs. 三人よれば文殊の知恵。三人よれば文殊の知恵。This means three heads are better than one. 三人, so three people. よれば means together. Okay, so I don't exactly know what 文殊 means, so let me take a look at Google. Okay, so 文殊 is one of the saints that is besides the Buddha, and he is the one that holds a lot of knowledge, and he rides a lion, according to this. So 三人よれば文殊の知恵. English, it's three heads are better than one. So, when there are three people, you can come up with a better solution. Okay, so next example is hypothetical. 天気が良ければ出かけます。天気が良ければ出かけます。If the weather is nice, I will go out. 天気が良ければ出かけます。So when you're talking about hypothetical situation, so tomorrow if the weather is nice, I will go out. 明日、天気が良ければ出かけます。In this case, you can use ば。Another hypothetical phrase is 寒ければ暖房をつけてください。寒ければ暖房をつけてください。So if you're cold or if you're feeling cold, please turn on the heater. 寒ければ暖房 is the heater. つけてください。You can put it on. Next one is another hypothetical. あなたがすれば私もする。あなたがすれば私もする。If you do it, I'll do it too. So the subject of the first part and the latter part are different in this hypothetical situation. If you do it, I'll do it. あなたがすれば私もする。So in this case, you can use ば。Okay, next one, we're going to take a look at なら。なら the possibility of materializing something is very low. You can use なら when you ask to do something to someone, and it can be used in a volitional form sentence. なら is used as when you are in a situation rather than if. So let's see the example sentences so we can understand better. Okay, so how to use なら. Hypothetical but very low possibility of achieving the result. So what does this mean? Let's take a look. 行けるなら行きたい。行けるなら行きたい。So this is a very Japanese way of responding if someone asks you if you want to go somewhere together. 行けるなら行きたいけど、行けるなら行きたいけど、if I could go, I want to go, but probably I can't. 行けるなら行きたい, but probably I can't. So this is what it means by very low possibility. I want to go if I could. 行けるなら行きたい. So I really, really want to go, but there's a very, very low chance of me being able to go. So 行けるなら行きたい. So when you're talking about there isn't much luck in achieving whatever it is you're talking about. So when there's a low possibility of doing something, you can use this なら. Okay, another example using なら. So this is what I was talking about when you are in a situation. 飲むなら乗るな。飲むなら乗るな。So when you drink, don't drive. So when you're in a situation you have to drink, do not drive. So in this case, you use nara. In English, we can say this with if, like if you drink, don't drive. But in Japanese, this is translated as when you are in a situation you have to drink, do not drive. So it's not like if. If is more like hypothetical, but when you are in a certain situation, you use nara. Okay, another use of nara. Asking someone to do something. 買い物に行くならケーキ買ってきて。買い物に行くならケーキ買ってきて。If you are going to go shopping, please buy me some cake. If you're going to go shopping, please buy me some cake. 買い物に行くならケーキ買ってきて。So this is when you're asking for someone. お母さん、買い物に行くならケーキ買ってきて。Mom, if you're going to go shopping, please buy me some cake. Okay, so in this case, you can use nara. Okay, so we went over the use of this to, tara, ba, nara, but now we're going to try some quizzes. Okay, so I have prepared 12 questions, and each question has a verb that's in the parentheses. And you have to modify these verbs or adjectives and to fit in the following sentence. Question number 1. Furu. Furu means something comes down. So you can use this for rain or snow. Furu. 雨が雪が溶けます。雨が雪が溶けます。Okay, so have a piece of paper and a pencil and write down your answer. If you like, you can pause this video and think about it if you need more time. Question number 2. 安い。安い。安い means cheap or affordable. And change the word 安い。買います。安い。買います。Question number 3. 降る。降る。Okay, so this is the same one as number 1. 明日雨がキャンプは中止します。明日雨がキャンプは中止します。Question number 4. 暇。暇。So 暇 means free. Like when you're free, when you have a lot of time. That's 暇. Or when you're bored. 遊びに来ない？暇。遊びに来ない？ Okay, so I'm gonna go over to question number 5. If you need more time, you can pause this video and think about the answers. Okay? Question number 5. 近い。近い。近い means close. It's close to like somewhere. Close. 歩きましょう。近い。歩きましょう。Question number 6. 悪い。悪い means bad. 成績が大学に行けません。成績が大学に行けません。Question number 7. This is one of the Japanese proverbs. 積もる。積もる means to accumulate. So when snow falls, and snow just accumulates, this is 積もる。塵も山となる。塵 means dust. Dust is 塵。塵も山となる。 塵も山となる。Okay, so remember, Proverbs usually use this one particular word. Question number 8. 暑い。暑い。暑い is hot. 窓を開けてください。窓を開けてください。Okay, you have to modify the word 暑い。Okay, so if you need more time, please pause this video and answer these questions. Okay, moving on to question number 9. 起きる。起きる means to get up. 毎日朝 every morning コーヒーを飲みます。毎日朝コーヒーを飲みます。Question number 10. 押す。押す means to push, press. このボタンをドアが開きます。このボタンをドアが開きます。Question number 11. いや。いや means like you don't want to do something, you don't like to do something. いや。いや。やらなくてもいいよ。やらなくてもいいよ。やらなくてもいいよ means you don't have to do it. いや。やらなくてもいいよ。Okay, the last question, number 12. 静か。静か means quiet. 静か。部屋が静か。よく眠れます。部屋が静か。よく眠れます。So you can sleep well. Okay, so if you need more time, please pause this video and you can answer all these questions. Lastly, I just want to mention one thing. ただ can be used in many different cases and has less restriction than と、ば、なら. So when you're in doubt, try using ただ and in most cases, you will be okay. You'll be correct and they will understand you. However, it's very important to know the differences between と、ただ、ば、なら. Alright, so when you study something like this, と、ただ、ば, and なら, they're very similar in meaning, but each one has very specific use. So find as many example sentences as possible and read them through, and you will get the gist of it. In English, when you say a certain thing, if and when can be used interchangeably. So I don't know, in your language, if and when will be very similar, but this is where the confusion comes from. So get used to the use of と、ただ、ば、なら and use them correctly so you can sound better when you speak in Japanese. はい、皆さんありがとうございました。今日はと、ただ、ば、ならの違いについて勉強しました。で、このと、ただ、ば、ならなんですけども、英語で言うと、if でいう時と when という時があります。それでちょっとね、分かりにくくなる時もあるんですが、皆さんもいろいろな例文を探して、それを読んで、それを読んだ時に頭の中でそのシチュエーションが、イメージできるような感じで勉強すると、この使い方がとても簡単になると思います。Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and also write down your answers in the comment section down below and I will correct your answers. Alright, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it'll be soon next time. じゃあね。